Good morning, lovelies. How are you all doing today? I am in a lot of pain, and so now I'm using a heating pad. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I have 26 subscribers already. I didn't realize how many subscribers I would be getting. I honestly didn't think I was going to get that much. But thank you for supporting this channel. And yeah. So today I think I'm going to just rest. I think that's all I'm going to do. I have to still do laundry, like put my laundry away, clothes away, and still finish the dishes and stuff like that. But I think all I'm going to do is rest. What sucks about cerebral palsy is like your body feels like it's 80 years old. That's what researchers say, that like people with CP, their body grows faster than an average person. So like mentally, I'm like, ooh, I almost said my age. Mentally, I am like, my age, that I will not say, that I almost said, but I won't. But physically, I feel like I'm like 50 or 80 years old, which is normal for somebody with cerebral palsy, and it sucks. But thankfully, it does not progress, nor does it get better. There's no cure for it, which also sucks. But that's okay, right? That's fine. I'll deal with it. I'm learning to accept it, and I'm learning just to go with the flow, and I'm learning my limitations as I grow, and it stinks sometimes, because simple chores end up giving me a lot of pain, and I just can't go on like everybody else can. It takes me a couple days to do laundry, and then sometimes it takes me a couple days to do dishes. It takes me a couple days to finish a room to clean, just because I'm always in pain, and there's nothing that can help except for heating pad, medications, and stretching, I guess. Some days when I'm in a lot of pain, I just don't feel like moving. Like right now, I don't feel like moving. I just feel like sleep again. Oh, I'm tired. I'm so tired right now. But that's life with cerebral palsy. You're dealt with bad cards, but you and your family and your friends, learn to deal with it, per se. I'm starting to accept it, and I'm starting to know my limitations. But and I'm thankful there is no like life expectancy. Like I will be able to live as long as an average adult. So that's always good. I know there's some disabilities that people have that shorten their life. Cerebral palsy is not one of those. It does not shorten my life, thank goodness. Because I'm afraid to die. And I don't know. You guys don't give me very many questions, so it's kind of hard to talk about it. It affects the brain. There's multiple types of cerebral palsy, which I can go into later on. Because I also have to research it. I've researched it once, and I can't remember all the types of cerebral palsy. I have a hard time drinking and eating only because I choke a lot of the times, and a lot of the times it can be really scary. Sometimes food gets stuck like below where my ribs are, and it hurts. So am I able to eat whatever? Yeah, I'm able to eat whatever, but I just have to be careful. Because there's no way I'm going to die from choking. That's not a way to go. That's just not a way to go. What else? Y'all, I would love to educate you people, but I don't know what my subscribers want to know. So it's hard. It affects my balance, my learning. Alright, I got a story. Oh, it hurts. Okay. So one day, I was in church, and somebody came up and prayed with me, and she was absolutely, positively, amazingly, like, godly to no return, and I loved her. She was what you would consider a legit Christian. And when I first came to the church, she welcomed me into the church. She asked me for my info, like my name, my address, my email address, etc. and so forth, so like she could keep in contact with me. And she was just absolutely positively nice. And I'm thankful to be able to, that I was able to get to know her. So one day, I'm not exactly sure how it happened, but my church was in an uproar, like, spiritually. So a lot of people don't believe in, like, speaking in tongues and, you know, the Holy Spirit taking over a service and stuff like that. And I will tell you that if you're not used to that kind of stuff, it can be very scary, very frightening, and you're just like, what is going on? But anyways, so one Sunday, she comes up to me, and she told me that God was gonna kill me. And I thought she meant, like, sorry, I keep yawning. Completely, right? So one day we're in church, and I get slayed in the spirit or whatever, like the spirit touches me and I fall out or whatever. I'm a Methodist, so like I don't know how to use these different words, okay? I grew up as a Methodist. So charismatic Pentecostal is like, it's not apostolic Pentecostal. Where I go to in charismatic. So anyways, so this particular person prays for me, lays her hands on my legs and prays that God straightens them out and, you know, whatever God told her to pray for. And I fully trusted her. And then she tells me, God tells me to tell you to go run. I have cerebral palsy. You know how hard it is to run with CP? It's ridiculous. Let me tell y'all something. It's hilarious when you see a crippled person run. Okay? I'm just saying. It's kind of funny. So, while all these people are like praying in the spirit or whatever, you know, doing their own thing, I start running around the church the best I could. And I kid you not, you guys. My foot. Okay, let me back up for a second. Let me back up, okay? So I used to walk like basically on the side of my foot. Okay, so you know, okay, let's say this is your foot, right? Actually, I'll do this. Say this is your foot, right? And it's supposed to be straight. Okay, so that's not very straight. But anyways, let's say this is like your foot and it's supposed to be straight like that, right? My foot was like this. So it's like, so let's say this is my foot and it's not straight, it's like this. So like I would walk on the side of my foot, like right here, okay? If we pretend like this, my hand is my foot, which is kind of creepy. But anyways, so I'd walk on the side of my foot, right? Which would leave gaping holes in my shoes. Also, I would be dragging my foot, okay? And so as I'm running around the church like a crazy person, that's what I thought at the time. Because I'm not used to this kind of stuff. So as I'm running around like a crazy person, I could feel my foot turn 80 degrees. It's not 100%, but it's more than half. So it's like 80 degrees. I still ruined my shoes every like 2 months or so, but I wasn't dragging my foot as much, which I thought was pretty cool. People say that there's not prophetess and prophets in the world today, but I think there are. We just have to stop and listen. We have to discern, right? Because I've had people pray for me and pray healing over me and didn't get what they wanted, and so they basically blamed me, you know, well, maybe God's punishing you kind of deal. I'm going to tell you right now, God is not doing any of that. People just need to read their Bibles. Legit. Like, we're in America, and we're blessed. And most homes have like 20 Bibles. And what do 20 Bibles do at home? Most people just put them on the shelf and never touch them. I'm guilty of that, honestly. I'm just going to flat out say that I'm guilty of leaving my Bible on the shelf and not. Okay, there you go. You can see me better. And not reading it. And I need to get back into reading it. Guilty of that. So yeah, that's what's happened in my life. I mean, I believe God does miracles, but it's going to it's going to have to be in His will and in His time for Him to do stuff that we want Him to do. You know, I'm just like, but I've accepted it, and my house is still dirty, but I'm trying, and that's all that matters, right? You just gotta try. So I'm gonna end it here. Hope I gave you guys a lot of wisdom. Sorry it's like utterly boring. Thank you to my subscribers for subscribing. 26 subscribers thus far. Holy Toledo. I think I started this channel like 3 months ago? 4 months ago maybe? I don't know. I'll have to double check. But yeah. This is life with CP, you know? Sometimes you're able to do house chores, and then other days God's like, okay, you're just gonna lay in bed all day, and you're just going to like deal with it. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go rest. Have a great day. Be blessed, and hope I'll do another one later. Bye.